All right, folks, and we are back. So I am going to, I don't even know. I've been chatting with some Chat Jupiter to kind of figure out some data models here that we need. But okay. So I think initially, probably the easiest way to do this, instead of having to worry about the problem of securing a hardware asset and build biometric software, I think the easiest thing we do is just like have a fake software asset that is going to be our in place hardware asset until I build some hardware deal. Um, and maybe this is actually useful to use like a document storage or something. So yeah, so we are going to figure out some way to have a secure asset. So I've modeled out this from ChatGPT and a few other bits. Uh, this came from the users bit, but let's think it through before kind of just shooting from the hip and building. I do like to do that a lot though. So Face ID needs to be something specific to a user or some key to a specific user's photo or something like that, right? Access logs, we can get rid of that. Assets owned, we can get rid of that for now. We can build all of our relationships in a moment. But let's just think secured asset. I don't want location. I don't want type of asset either. We want basic things. So name of asset, and let's say uh, let's pretend it's a documents storage URL, and that's it. We'll do a URL for this asset, and let's think about it. So Face ID, and this is like as basic as it can get, right? We may want to add a personal signature, but that's kind of what the phone is there for. Okay, and I love building with simplicity. They're building on top of it. So secured asset, and we kind of need like a one-time password or key. Because let's think about it. So the asset, let's just pretend it's some document. We can build some document real quick. So Google Docs, I've pulled it up here, and let's say this is my secure asset. So let's pretend this is my secure asset. Here are my credentials or something, or like I don't know. This is my secure asset. That'll work for now. And then let's. Sorry, I think we had a phone caller here, and so oh, the TV's still on. Let's say classified. Let's just pretend this is like some super classified document or something, or some uh, secure asset, right? So we'll go ahead and save this, and this. Actually, you know what? Let's just make this any one with the link. So this is going to act as my document upload for right now. We'll do like some Vercel blob storage or something where or some S3 bucket where people can upload documents. But this is going to be our impromptu, just quick and dirty. Like there's our super secure assets because each bit of software that we build, there's going to be tiny problems and things that we need to consider at each step. Okay, so trying to think how this is going to work. So do owners, so the owner of this asset is the owner of the asset the user or the organization, or could it be either? It doesn't matter. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. So um I suppose we could do either, but I'm just trying to think if that would somehow mingle things up. I don't think it would. I think it could be either because you could search for the organization ID or the user of the organization ID or the user ID. So I think it could be either or all three kind of deal. So um, yeah. But okay, so that's part of the problem here, part of the solution here. Let's kind of build a model for this. So very first deal is MPX Prisma, because I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. And migrate dev, add table. And you guessed it, we are going to build some APIs here. So let's just name it secured asset for right now. Index.tx, and we'll import all these bits. Prisma, we need to import Prisma client. And sorry guys, let me move. Oh, nope, don't want to see all the downloadies. So secure, let's post a secured asset. We need to create a secured asset, if you will. Create secured asset, and then probably just all CRUD functionality, delete, update, all that stuff. Certainly delete. We could probably get away with not updating a secured asset. Just delete them. Okay, so we can get a secured asset, and then I wonder if I've got a security idea for it, but I don't want to announce it because it would very much be uh, probably a decent idea actually, but I don't want to say the idea. I probably won't build it here either because that would actually be a half decent idea that came to mind. So we'll start with that. But I was thinking, actually, I'm not going to mention anymore. Okay, so we got user organization. Okay, and then we've got secured assets. Secure assets. Boom. Okay, so that is going to be some post request for URL, API, v1, secured asset, and we do need a XAPI key. What else does this look like? In the body, it's going to be JSON, of course, or JSON, whichever you'd prefer to call it. Say name, we'll say classified document just as a test. Classified document number 1. The URL is going to be that URL here. So that'll act as our pre-signed URL for right now. And then owner ID, we will have to get the owner ID of my account or the account of this, and then created ad. It should build that for us. Okay. I guess maybe we should have update secured asset if like someone wants to transfer ownership of said asset, right? Yeah, let's build that just because. Why not? Why not? Why not, right? Boom, took no time at all. Okay, so that's how we could maybe transfer ownership right there. Okay, yeah, let's get this user's ID. So let's pretend I'm Ryan Test. That's my ID, and let's see if this thing will work or not. Nope, looks like it's not working. API v1, secured asset, find many. Let's see what's going on here. Secured asset, did I spell it right or wrong? Let me move my face a bit. Create secured asset. Post request. That'll be certainly part of the problem. API v1 secured asset. Did I spell that right? I just used AI to make sure I spelled that correctly. I love personally. Okay, so create name. Oh, you know why? We, I thought we did migrate though. Yeah. Well, if not, I'll just drop the database once more, and we'll just keep it cooking. Keep it cooking, right? This should work. Prisma DB pull. Come on, you. Come on, you. And MPX Prisma generate. Oh, I thought we did that already. We did. Organization user, and there is no secured asset. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's redo that. Should be secured asset. There it is. Still not a no love in the club, baby. No love in the club. Type errors cannot read create. Why is that? I wonder if this hyphen has something to do with it. Oh, that just looks so ugly. That just looks so bad. Nope. Turns out it doesn't have anything to do with the hyphen. Okay, so API v1. Classified document numero uno. TV is way too loud right now. You guys might be able to hear it or not. Okay, so type error cannot read properties of undefined on creating assets. So it's saying something's undefined here. I'm trying to figure out what is saying undefined here. So let's console log the body to see what the payload structure looks like. So it looks like we get all the stuff here. So why is that? Why is it thrown an error here? Post 500 to ChatGPT. I'm getting an error for this post request. Boom. There's my body. Here's my body. That's pretty awesome. I've been seeing some funny AIs that are like the gorilla talking ones or like the Jesus ones. They're so good. They're so funny. I actually like them a lot. They're really funny. Okay. Oh, is this why? No. Phone stirring face ID. Here is my file. So we've added two fields to the user field, but I don't think it's any relation to that. So it's weird. Okay. Then it says to just check Studio, Prisma Studio, see what is in the actual table here, and then it says it's in the table. Here it is, right here, boom. Secured asset, Prisma client error, gotcha. Oh, that's not good. Secured asset does not exist in current database. Okay, says secured asset does not exist in current DB. Now that, but we've already migrated it. saying do that again, but we've already done that. But there's no way. There's no way that that's the only bit that was wrong. Because we've done that many times now. Yeah. But it still says that. Can we drop the DB again and reinstantiate Kit? All right, let's drop the DB. Yes, all data will be lost. That is totally fine. And let's go ahead. Make a new DB, new tables. Same DB, I suppose. Then I might need to do MPX Prisma generate. Let's run this B. Boom, there it goes. There's our classified document. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's go. But all of our other data should be cleaned out now. We should just see the document. Well, we actually won't because it's not on the front end right now, but it's about to be. So it's a const secured assets. Let's import this in from Prisma. And then, of course, use effects secured assets and just follow the build pattern. There's our secured document. So that is going to be what we show. Just to verify, someone could get that and boom, there's their secured asset. Okay, cool. Let's, I guess get a user back and organization back. Go ahead and post a user. Make sure that all, oh, that does not work. Well, that's not good. Security guard works. Oh, and the user doesn't work because we've added a few fields. Face ID created at, updated at, and email. But that still should work. Name. Oh, we took out name. Are you kidding me? Who does that? Who does that? Let's try once more. Unbelievable. We have to always do this Prisma migrate dev. Oh, you know why? I think it's because I have the same tag, so maybe it's not actually pushing. Or maybe I need to migrate then push to the DB. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with y'all. Let's try add name. Then I'll try once more, and then I'll try to push after with the DB just to see. And then if that doesn't work, we'll drop again and just get really good at that. Let's see. Yeah, it must be Prisma DB push. And then maybe MPX Prisma generate. Just to ensure our contract's up to date. Nope. Or even name not valid. Okay, I don't like that. That it requires like it's not making it very easy for us just to add a table and do a migration. So I don't really like that. But whatever. We shall prevail. We are moving pretty quick though. See this again, this is like, an hour and a half of development time maybe. So all right, let's see if this works now. Still not a. There she goes. And she's working. But our document storage is now gone. And our organization is now gone. So let's re-add both of those. So organization is back. And then it looks like that bit of code, wherever that one was, that secured asset. There it is. where the secured asset is, I need to add it to the secured asset. No, no, no. Okay. All right. Well, we will go ahead and just import or make a new RESTful API. Shouldn't take too long. XAPI key, and let's put our XAPI key here. And I imagine, dude, where did it stop? Stop! I'm gonna freaking punch a koala bear. Why? Where are these things going? Okay, we're gonna put this one in here. That'll do. Secured asset. Okay, let's see. Boom, there it is. Okay, all three of our bits should be back, our users, and now our secured asset. Gangster fucks. I will see you. And Waffles is snoozling. He's just hanging out right on the side. Okay, so that's our secured asset. We need to start. I don't know. I don't know what we ought to do next. We could do pre-signed URL document uploader. I think what we ought to do is get a key figured out. So like fake a biometric scan for right now, and figure out just the logic of how this is all going to work. Because I think it could be really simple, and it should be really simple, but at least the steps that the user goes through should be really simple. It should be like, hey, you get sent a link to some document or some secured shared asset. You click on it, it requests your biometric scan, and then boom, it sends a quick pen or some 2FA thing. And that's the steps we want to simulate for right now, and then just fill in what we need to. I think the hardest bit will definitely be the biometric scan for sure. Fortunately, I do have experience building one. The other bit, if we do a text 2FA thing, I need to get 10DLC verified and register an LLC. So it's kind of a whole business thing, which is kind of irritating. But I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be a way around that for right now. But let's figure out the steps, and then we'll start kind of build out the logic flow, and then start plugging and playing pieces where they need to go. I think will be the quickest way.